eu gostei muito. Da cidade de Aveiro, eu achei ela, assim, maravilhosa. Atendeu as minhas expectativas. Ela é, nossa, totalmente diferente da onde eu vim. E eu achei, assim, principalmente a qualidade de vida aqui, ela é muito boa.
Que é uma cidade bastante acolhedora, é uma cidade cheia de confusão, é uma cidade bastante calma, mas eles conseguem ter mesmo assim bastante coisas para fazer.
It's small, it's not too big, it's not chaotic, but has everything, any kind of things that you need.
Quiet, very quiet, but still something is going on in here. You have theater, you have bars, you have a disco.
É uma cidade pequena, mas isso acaba sendo também bom por causa que, querendo ou não, é uma cidade pequena, o povo universitário acaba se interagindo mais do que fosse uma cidade grande.
It's fun. You go out, for instance, to buy yourself cigarettes or to have a coffee with your friend, and it's almost for sure that you are going to meet your friends outside, because the city is so little that and you have so many friends that they all are there somewhere, you know.
I like very much the campus. The city is very nice.
A qualidade do ar, da tranquilidade, a segurança.
It's small, it's quiet.
It's calm. It's not dangerous like Lisbon, for instance, or Porto even.
I feel safe. I don't feel like someone's going to steal my things. It's in general. I know that this kind of things happen everywhere. It happens, but comparing to my country, I notice a big difference in this case.
Normalmente aquele pessoal que está habituado a viver em grandes cidades tem curiosidade em ter uma experiência a viver no meio mais pequeno, e o contrário acontece também.
Eu vim de São Paulo, moro na capital exatamente, né? Então eu senti muita diferença, assim.
My city is Bologna, is much more bigger, chaotic.
I come from a city that has almost 1 million inhabitants, so that was a hell of a change for me.
Łódź, where I'm coming from, it's a very busy city. It's like everywhere you go, it's city center almost. So it's like traffic jams, noises.
I'm living in big city and I don't really like it. Here it's not so small. It's not so small city, but it's not big. So it's perfect size for me.
It's tiny and you can get everywhere by foot.
If I want to go to the supermarket, I have got 5 minutes. If I go to the university, I have got 5 minutes. By car to the beach is like 10 minutes. Everywhere is closed, and it's really beautiful city.
It is a unique city. For instance, I like the azulejos, those tiles, the style of the tiles. It's specific, unique, and I really like it. I really like the fact that it's so original. Apart from Portugal, I've never seen, any city full of plenty of buildings with the styles outside. It's great.
It has this beautiful architecture with azulejos and canal, which sometimes stings, but only sometimes. But it's still beautiful for the pictures, for the views.
Lots of nice views, channels.
I really like the fact that you have palms, for instance, palm trees. We never in Poland, it's kind of hard to see a palm tree in Poland.
I don't like maybe the smell sometimes.
That smell, horrible smell, and sometimes it was really unbearable to stand.
In Castilla, when we go to Porto, not always, but the smell it's terrible.
There's this little town nearby Aveiro. It's called Castilla, and they have this paper factory, and this paper factory works every day.
Yeah, it's not so pleasant to travel close to that city.
It's awful.
Sometimes it just stinks.
Everybody tells me, oh, we can do kayaking here, but it smells.
Yeah, that's the thing that I would complain about.
I know what I hate. I really hate it. During the weekends, the city is just dead. All students are out. You're going to only even have a beer and it's nobody there. If you are not having some house party, it's just dead. Because all students are going home, Erasmus are traveling, city is dead.
Here, in the weekend, there are only few students, only Erasmus people, because lots of students come back home. In Bologna is always party every day, especially in weekend.
When you go to the party, for example, in my country, the people are dancing. Here it's not, they don't dance as much as there.
Aqui há uma grande cultura das 4 refeições, não é? O pequeno almoço, lanche e jantar, que lá não existe.
As diferenças principais são a comida, os horários, porque, por exemplo, na Polónia geralmente não fazem pausas de almoço.
Always, during the day, I want to make something important in the city center. I go to Loja na Cidadão or something else. It's like, and everything is closed because it's that break, you know. And in Poland we don't have got such a thing.
Uma coisa, por exemplo, comum que eles notam é, por exemplo, quererem ir dar uma volta à noite e saírem e está tudo vazio, porque o português vai sempre fazer as coisas muito mais tarde do que a maior parte deles faria.
Os horários, por exemplo, posso dizer que lá as pessoas costumam sair muito mais cedo do que aqui. 10 da noite é o horário em que as festas começam, às vezes mais cedo, mas começam mesmo.
Here the time of living, meeting people, it's like 10 in the night, 11 in the night, and each time when I speak, for example, using some messenger with my friends in Poland, and they say, okay, I go out to meet my friends, I say, what? It's too late, it's strange for them.
O clima, uma das grandes diferenças, e penso que mesmo a própria abertura das pessoas portuguesas em geral, que as pessoas da Polónia e dos países de leste em geral são muito mais fechadas. Portanto, eles penso que também apreciam esse
You don't seem to be so stressed out. You don't seem to be so rigid and strict. You are more relaxed.
When we are going to the place like fast, just walking there. Here, even in the morning, when we are going to the classes, the Portuguese people are going just slowly. Everywhere slowly. So you are so easy, so unstressed, so relaxed, that you're just walking, enjoying walking.
In Italy we speak a lot, but I think that here is more. Portuguese people speak more and are more helpful.
Well, I don't know much people, but everybody is helpful, of course.
Great people here, like helpful and funny.
Portuguese are very loud, slow, no stress.
They are always late. Always.
O português está sempre atrasado, nós marcamos 1 hora e aparecemos 1 hora depois. Esse aspecto, sim, ele é totalmente diferente. E até temos que lidar com isso, porque às vezes nós próprios dizemos, vamos encontrar-nos ali às 9, e se for com um Erasmus, que às vezes tens que dizer 9:30 ou às 10.
There's this stereotype of a Portuguese coming to the meeting late, always late.
Going to the classes, which was supposed to start at 10, before 10:15, of course it's not starting because teacher is not there.
But are funny. They like to speak with people. They are not so close.
Se vier uma pessoa da Polónia, notará grandes diferenças. Por exemplo,
a ver em relação às outras cidades, às principais cidades de Portugal, é mais barato, mais pequeno, mais calmo.
And also I think it's good because it's not so far from Porto. It is a big city, and so if we need more, it's not far.
We are located between Porto and Coimbra and Lisbon, so it's not far away.
A nível do país, vieram para uma cidade que tem praia. Logo aí é um chamariz muito grande, principalmente para o pessoal que vem do interior da Europa.
Temos praia aqui a 10 km, portanto é uma grande vantagem, a maioria da população europeia não tem.
I like the most the beach. Beach is the best.
I have met them on many occasions on the beach. I've met Erasmus students in the town, always with positive remarks. It's not difficult to love Aveiro, it's not difficult to love Portugal.
Qualquer pessoa que escolha fazer os seus estudos de Erasmus cá em Aveiro só tem a ganhar.
Yeah, it's a good city to live in, exactly.
I don't know how to say. It's much more pleasant to stay here than in Łódź.
Oh, it's just perfect.